I know I'm more so like reaching out to like my newbies in the realms when I say teams like this, but I know y'all familiar with the Red Summers. The Red Summers in 1919. You know, this is in alliance with what went on in Encina, Texas yesterday. You guys know them as Uvalde, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I probably pronounced that wrong. I probably got the letters mixed up, but it used to be Encina. Um, you know, today is actually the anniversary of the United States Constitution. For those who don't know, you know, those spells was written in cursive, you know, and it was, you know, they were signed and signatured and everything to unify, you know, the U.S. government because separate they was weak. Separate they was getting their ass beat. We was beating their ass. Okay. Um, you know, the way history is taught to us is so jumbled up and messed up. It's like it's just like how you choose to hear things. Like, all right, so you we've been here, right? Native Americans been here. The reason why Native Americans look the way they look now is because of the forced breeding amongst the colonists, the colonist tribes, and things like that. They were forced breeding. These people are very well versed with DNA and you know bacteriums and all those things like that. So the forced breeding was either A to you gonna catch my disease and die, or B I'm trying to have strong genes. Um, I want to catch your genes and survive. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lot of that. A lot of it was witchcraft because everybody was into the occultism. Everybody was into magic. All these tribes had their own magics. Even Native Americans, Moors had their own magic. Illuminati sectors or whatever have you. They were all called different names, but they all had their magic. Europeans had their magic that they performed during the solstices and the equinoxes and things like that. We all had our magics amongst our tribes or whatever. So sex magic is definitely one of them. And terrorizing individuals through sex is magic. There is magic that come out of that. Um, you know, and these individuals are very well versed in it because human sacrifice and terrorism and horror, you know, that's where the black magic, you know, survives. And it doesn't help that, you know, we had libraries, we had books, we had, you know, we was already trading all over the world. You know, what do you think we was doing when Moors was ruling Europe? All right, because we already know that the maps is wrong, the maps is fake, things ain't the way they are, people ain't who they say you are. We know that when these colonists came over here, they started calling the Moors over here Indians as a way to separate us because they knew we were separate tribal beings, but they didn't give a fuck enough to know what the name of our this, that, and the third was until they was able to manipulate it. Then they bothered to learn it. You know, it's all those things like that. But you know, coming back, rewind. You know, I got a little Gemini energy with me, so forgive me for my spirals, but like, you know, so beings came over here and it's not a color thing. That's why I don't really want to use colors and racial slurs and more is this. And I'll be honest that I don't want to use that because at the end of the day, when beings came over here, it was all the shades from indigo to pale. It was all the shades. It was a tribe of individuals that came over here to trade. And they didn't just want to trade in our goods and services anymore. Now they want to trade us with bodies. And granted, we already were enslaving one another over here. We already was going to war with each other for different things, different tribes capturing different tribes. Granted, our slavery wasn't rooted in magic the way um, these tribes that came over here, their slavery was rooted in magic. Their slavery was rooted in that adrenochrome, creating terror and horror 24/7, keeping you in that heightened state, keeping you in that invoked emotional state. But they learned that shit from somewhere. How you gonna take credit for teaching them how to wash their ass, read and write, and civilize them, but don't want to take credit for the magic that they learned? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you did. That's what you did. You know, and they turned it into their own things. Be accountable. We tribal beings. That's why when certain people come, they could be my skin color, and I still don't feel a connection. You know, they play around with our desire to belong somewhere because we've been taught that we don't belong nowhere. We used to be in black. Black mean you don't belong nowhere. Black mean that you lack nationality. Like when I buy stuff on the black market, I buy it on the black market because it lacks that backing, that legal backing up of it. It lacks the copyright stuff. It's black. You calling yourself black, that means you copyright infringement. You infringing on the corporation. So you calling yourself black is not doing yourself any justice. That's why we keep telling you stop calling yourself black. You calling yourself colored. Same shit. Why are you calling yourself colored? Everybody has a tone to them. Everybody has EMFs coming off of them and going within them based on their tone. So what is this colored? And then you allowing other people to infiltrate your tribe by calling themselves POCs. The brand of Native Americans have gotten larger and larger due to the one drop rule when these individuals was creating breeding camps, which was in tune with their terror magic, their adrenochrome, their sex magic, dark in the darkness. They know that they have to, come closer to the cosmos in order for certain things to manifest. That's why they chose us. That's why they chose, the darker they are, the worse we're going to treat them. Why? Why would they invoke the darker ones more? I hear your answers. I'm glad you got them, because that is why. And that's why there's like this crazy, division amongst the skin tones. And it's like, for what? For what? These people came over here united. From indigo to pale skin, they came on these boats united, ready for war. They knew what we had over here. They knew that we wasn't using money. We were still living on a certain level of peace. It wasn't all peace. We had our own things. We had tribes that was cannibals. We had tribes that was wild cards. We had tribes that had slaves. They was enslaving each other. We had all that. We still had all that, just like anybody else. Yin and yang is in everything. But and these people they came over with that dark magic. And that's really what it is. We at war, and it's dark magic. It's not just on your physical self. It's not just bayonets and swords and machetes. It's your soul. It's your spirit. It's your soul. It's your spirit. Why do you think they ran for the books? They ran for the religious stuff. They ran for the sculptures. They could have ran for anything. They ran for our stuff that affects our soul. That affects our spirits. They constantly invoking us. So they came over here in the 1400s, 1492, right? And they make it seem like, we came here in 1492, and the same year we came here, we conquered y'all, and we started it, and we win. No, they was going to war with us until the 1900s, right? 1860 something or whatever was the Indian Wars. That's like 400 something years of fighting, going back and forth and fighting. You didn't run nothing yet. Constitution wasn't created until what, 1776? That's like 300 years of fighting. And then y'all still had to do amendments and things like that. Because why? Because we're still fighting. And they're still moving in their magic with the spellings, with the magistrates, with the schools, with the pledging of allegiance every day, with the mantras, with the word plays of week and weekend and manager and morning and all this stuff. Is magic. It's like we in Once Upon a Time. Y'all ever seen Once Upon a Time on ABC? And Harry had the book, and he like, bro, I'm trying to tell you who y'all was. Y'all not trying to remember. But this bitch got a spell on the whole town that got y'all forgetting and submitting. And I need y'all to wake up so y'all can get y'all powers and start zapping big. Start doing y'all spells big. Y'all been taught to be scared of the shit that, granted, don't be scared, because fear is the worst magic. Fear is what they love that shit. They slurp it up with straws. But, not but, and I gotta stop saying but. Buts around here, cuz. And, they came in 1492, from 1492 to 1860 something, we was fighting. But they started calling us different names. Oh, this is this tribe, this is this tribe, this is Indian Wars, those is Native Americans, and these is African Americans. And granted, we was different. They did bring Africans over here, and those was the African Americans. and we was fighting. Technology gonna keep trying to interrupt my videos, but it's all right. You're not gonna win. This retrograde not gonna win on what I'm speaking on, and I hope y'all can fill in the lines because I know I talk in spirals. I know what I'm saying, and for those of you who need to hear me, y'all hear the pieces y'all need to hear. But we was fighting. And then the rest summer started in 1919. What's 1919? Born knowledge, born knowledge. Completion, 1010, completion. 1919. The rest summer started. So after the wars ended and we started the treaties, right? The treaties was in the 1860s, right? They was like, all right, y'all beating our ass. We want to sign these treaties. When they started betraying the treaties, right? And then as soon as they started betraying the treaties, the red summer started. 1919. Completion. So summertime is our time. Summertime is our time. Summertime is the time that we come together. Our kundalinis have risen. So when our kundalinis rise in the summertime, the invocation is stronger. So what better way to start the summer than with fear? Every summer, start the summer with fear. Pop that shit off. Make sure that shit pop off every year, bro. Make sure they scared. Make sure they on edge. Make sure they don't know what's left and what's right. Make a whole bunch of shit just pop off. They've been doing this since 1919. Today is May 25th. This is the anniversary of the Constitution when they wrote that first spell on this land. They signed it on September 17th under the Virgo energy. The energy of manifestation and materialization. Y'all ain't putting two to two together yet? Alright. Y'all don't gotta do it yet. It's alright. Because the rest summers is gonna keep happening whether y'all do it or not. It's just a matter of y'all learning that y'all got magic, right? Y'all got magic. So what is y'all letting these motherfuckers do their magic on us for every fucking year? Why y'all still got y'all kids in these schools every fucking year? Y'all still putting y'all kids in these schools. Y'all still going to these fucking churches. Y'all still walking in McDonald's, Burger King, and everywhere else ordering their food. And then y'all got a nerve to say, oh, they saying it's a shortage, it's a shortage. If it's a shortage, what you think they feeding your ass? If they the enemy, what you think they feeding your kids' minds? You can wake up every day and say, damn, everything I learned in school was wrong, and still send your kids to school. And you think that's righteous? Be accountable, bro. You're the reason why we're going through what we're going through, because you're being a part of the issue. But let's talk about it. Cause y'all love these patterns. Y'all love keep repeating. Energy is in Aries, baby. The energy is in Aries. I don't got time for none of y'all. I don't got time for no sugar coating. I don't got time for no tongue biting. None of that, bro. Because like, when y'all gonna stop? We under the moon in my yacht right now. Balance, justice, Pisces energy. All right, subconscious energy. Are you tapped into spirit yet? You don't know the magic that's happening? These motherfuckers knew what moon we was under. Why you don't know? Oh, all right. Cool. So on May 24th, that's when the giraffe constellations reached their max activity. Okay, we talked about this. This was between Zeus's side chick and Zeus's extra kids. And for us, it had different meanings. For the Native Americans out here, it's protection and bear. This is the time in the space where we supposed to be fighting for justice, but we got to utilize our magic if that's what we going to do. For other energies, it's funeral and coffin and death. It's funeral, coffin, and death, bruh. That's what it is. That's what the moon is next to, yo. You think these people don't know? They came over here with magic. They took our books. They took everything we was doing and we was teaching them openly, willingly. The first boat that came over here, we swam to that bitch. Cause why? Cause we seen a whole bunch of different shades. We didn't think nothing of it. This was another Wednesday of potluck, powwows, and trading. We didn't think nothing of it. It was a 52 fake out, bro. Don't sit up here and think that we didn't know these motherfuckers. We also did have natives over here. They had African Americans, we had Native Americans. They had, they didn't care who was who. To them, everybody was different shades of brown, and that was good enough for them to say, oh, this another one, this another one, this another one. But don't get it twisted, we not all in the same tribe. But you know what they did with the Constitution was, they united their tribes. And that's how the Moors got popping, because the Moors decided to unite their tribes. Remember that? We wasn't all in the same tribe. Moors wasn't all in the same tribe. Moors was not working together until they decided to. And when they decided to, that's when they took over things. Was that from 800s to 1776? Because I don't want to hear that 800 to 1492. No, from 800 to 18, no, not even 1776 to 1865 or whatever the fuck we was ruling. They've been here already. They always come here. Every Wednesday they come for the fish and the corn and we give it to them. Now they want to learn how to do it. All right, bet, we going to teach you, because you always come over here any fucking way. Oh, you coming different this time? Oh, no, now we got to beat your ass for 300-400 years. But they're not going to tell you that they got their ass beat for 300-400 years. They're going to say, oh, it was slavery. It was segregation. You guys were living so low and poor and we were just on top of you. Did you know that we had European slaves in the 1500s over here, bro? Did you know that? Yeah, we was enslaving them motherfuckers. And when I say European, if all you see is white skin, you're wrong, because there are multiple shades. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk, and that's real shit, bro. That's why a lot of people out here, you could talk to them and be like, yo, black man. Stop calling people black. But they are black. Hey, yo, Aboriginal, why are you not wrapping your mind around this? Why are you fighting me so hard? Why are you pushing me down so hard when I'm trying to grow, when I'm trying to be like? Why? They're descendants of that tribe, bro. They come in all shades. It ain't about skin. Don't get confused. It ain't about skin, yo. Mars entered Aries yesterday. Mars is in Aries in the 8th house that's ruled by Aries yesterday. How many kids got killed? It was 19? 19? That's the number? Hold on. I don't want to lie to y'all, and I'm not going to. 21. 2 of them was adults. It was 19 children. 19 completion. The red summers. Now what you gonna do with that? Because these motherfuckers know. Now what you know? When we gonna start our own constitution and unite our states? Unite our tribes again, because that's how we won the first time. How you think they know to do what we already did? It's nothing new under the sun. They literally did what the fuck we did. You gonna let these motherfuckers rule for hundreds and hundreds of years? They ain't been ruling that long. It's only been like 300 something years, and they still been at war with us the entire fucking time, getting that ass beat. How many brown people they at war with right now? Why? Because they still trying to survive here. We complain and say, yo, they keep invading our lands. Why they only invade brown people? That's why, bro. Because motherfuckers know we at war and you still don't. The maps don't look the way you think they look. Don't let these motherfuckers lie to you like that, baby. Honestly, the maps look however we collectively think they fucking look and how we choose to travel them. But y'all not even ready for that conversation yet, because y'all still don't even know y'all got magic. Y'all still denying the magic of y'all enemies. That sounds so far-fetched to you. You don't even want to hear what the fuck else I gotta say. But it's cool. Those who know. So even in our generosity and our traditions and how we are policing ourselves, even where our luck is coming from that energy of spirit. It's coming from tapping into that warrior spirit. So at some point in time, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to do something better. But just know that Mars and Aries in that house of transformation, power, secrets, occultism, yeah. Expect a red summer this year. It's happening. For those of you who don't know, I already imagine that summertime is leaving the East Coast. I see it. I feel it. I had confirmation because in 1816 was the year of no summer. The year of no summer, 1816. And then after that, we had another depression. And then we had the reformation happen. And then we still at war. We have, the native, we have civil rights. We have all these things. And then And then we have the Land Reclamation Act, where they're handing out our land to people for like $2. You know, we got they was buying land on credit. They was buying land on credit. They wasn't even buying land with money. They didn't have to put the energy in. It was just here, you could have it, cause we trust. That's cute. But here, you know what? It's all this stuff going on. I ain't even going. Let me show you. All these shootings. Why are we only talking about Texas? Why is NPR saying there's only been 27 since this year? You see all these pages? This ain't 27. This does not add up to 27. It's well over 27. Well over 27. A lot of them are in Texas. A lot of them are in Florida, New Orleans. Same spaces, just over and over and over and over and over again. And I bet you, as above, so is below. You look at the constellations above these places on the day and time these incidents occur. I bet you they add up numerically. I bet you if you play with that gematria, they're going to add up. Why? Because these people know magic. They know it. They know it. They know the patterns and stuff like that. Why do you think Master put in so much work to make you afraid of your spirituality while they use it, making movies off of it, portraying us walking? They can't be identified. They can't. The magic that they put down can't come back to them. But you know what? Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Damn, January 1st, Colorado, Denver. 1919 Blake Street. 1919. That's how we started on January 1st. 1919. 4-4. Come on. No. Balance. 10-10 completion. They knew they was bringing back the fucking 19. They knew that it was another red summer. They know. This is when they do their rituals. Late winter solstice up into autumn is when they do their human sacrifices. Look it up. The Vikings, Swedish, Scottish, Denmark, whoever the fuck, they all do the same shit. Yeah. Come on now.